Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. I look like a hot mess. Just come back from getting my COVID vaccine, #1, and I'm putting together my what I eat in a day on the My WW Blue Plan for you. Remember, this is a montage of what I post on my Instagram, so you won't see this hot mess. You will just hear my voice and see my food. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and know when I'm uploaded. And if you think anybody wants to see what's in D's eating for dinner, breakfast, and lunch, it didn't make sense, but please feel free to share my video and enjoy time to run the montage. For a snack today, I made sourdough discard crackers. You make crackers out of the discard sourdough starter. I'm just too cheap. I like to do something with it. I feel like, why am I throwing it in the trash? I could do something with it. So I made crackers with it. My only complaint is how much points. Because a cup of sourdough starter, according to the Weight Watchers app, is 12 points. This was 3/4 cup, so it'd be 9 points, but I don't know. It's not worth 9 points. They're good. I don't know, 9 points. Do you weigh points versus what's better? It's just confusing to me. I don't know. But that's what I did. They are pretty good. And I did make my famous, I say famous because I have a video on my channel, for cottage cheese dip. It's like a dip. I'm going to dip the cracker. In this, it's fat-free cottage cheese, everything with the bagel, garlic, and some sun-dried tomatoes chopped in there. Honestly, the amount I'll probably have really won't count. I'll be cutting all my points for my chips. So that's what I'm doing today. I put some rosemary on top. I baked them. You want to see them? Let's see, they're quite, some are thin and some are a little bit thicker depending on how, they spread in the pan. They're all a little bit different. So I thought I'd find a thick one for you. Here you go. There's a thick one. But yeah, homemade crackers. Why not? It's Monday morning, start of a new week and a new Premier Protein flavor. This morning I am having the chocolate peanut butter Premier Protein overnight oats. Yes. This is still 2 smart points for the whole container, but I'll use half for 1. I have 4 points worth of oats in here, a 1/3 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, and a splash of unsweetened vanilla cashew milk. Just a splash, probably 2 tablespoons, if that, just to thin it out. And, I did put a tablespoon of PB Fit for 1 point because I wanted to, why not, make it more peanut buttery for 1 point. So for me on the blue plan, this is a 6-point breakfast, I believe. 4 for the oats, 1 for the Premier, and 1 for the PB2. My toppings are all 0. I have a teaspoon of pumpkin, a teaspoon of sunflower, a teaspoon of crushed hemp, and 13 Lily's chips for 0 points. Now, you could technically give it all 1 pointer, but I don't because I just don't. But, I always say, you do you, and I'll do me, and we'll live happily ever after together. So I cannot wait to dig into this peanut buttery chocolate deliciousness. If you've not tried this, it's extremely peanut buttery, which I was a little bit shocked. So I'm so happy. Thank you, Premier Protein, for coming up with this. This makes life a little bit more bearable. 30 grams of protein. That's insane. 160 calories. That's for the whole thing. Granted, I'm not having all of it, so I'll only have 15 grams of protein. Only 15 grams of protein, yeah. Plus my non-fat Greek yogurt. This is a high protein, plus the protein in my PB Fit. So girls and boys, I'm going to be running around school today. Have a great day, and you need to try this protein. All right, this is a quick lunch today of a little mishmash. I have leftover rotisserie chicken for 0, a hard-boiled egg for 0 with some honey mustard for 0. These little mozzarella balls are 2 points, a Bel Gioioso. I have just some regular mustard that I'm craving. And some leftover Big Mac chicken loaf. I'm not counting it, it's chicken. There's really not much on there, so it's 0 as well. So for me, this is a 2-point lunch. I may grab a cracker for another point. Yeah, I think I will grab another cracker for another point. So it'll be a 3-point lunch for me today on the blue plan. Same on the purple. On green, I'd have to count all the chicken, and that's not happening. Have a great day, folks. Here's my breakfast. I have 5 sourdough homemade pancakes made from my sourdough starter. I count 1 point for each one. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's what I'm giving it. So it's 5 points for my little plate of mini well, they're mini. My plate's small actually. Pancakes. I do have 2 tablespoons of sugar-free syrup on there for 0. So for me, on the blue, purple, and green plan, no, they'd be higher on green because I put an egg in there. So I'm not really sure. But 5 points on the blue plan for my plate of homemade sourdough pancakes this morning. I was going to have 4, but I decided to have 5 because, hey, why not? I'm hungry this morning. Dinner tonight is quite the mishmash. I have Tyson black pepper, I think, blackened strips for 0 points. I have leftover chicken Big Mac meatloaf. I'll give it 1 point. It probably isn't even 1 point. 6 points, 1 cup of white rice for 6 points. I have on top from a local mushroom farm in Kennett Square. They had this thing called General Tso's Portobello. It's mushrooms in like a General Tso's sauce. I can't even talk tonight. And when I put the information in the calculator, it came out to a 1/4 cup for 1 point. So yes, I have that. Steamed broccoli with some Flavor God garlic. So my dinner tonight is 6, 7. I'll give it 8 points, and I will show you the jar. There it is, General Tso's Portobello. They said you could add chicken or whatever, so we just thought we'd throw it over rice tonight. There's some information. Refrigerator opening, can eat within 7 days. Well, we're probably going to finish this tonight, but it smells amazing. And here's, look, 15 calories. There's no saturated fat, a little bit of sugar. So, yeah, 1 point. I'm certainly happy to eat this. Look how good that looks. Yum. Breakfast this morning is my favorite. A spinach and mushroom scramble for 0 points on blue and purple, and 4 on green, and 2 slices of 647 bread. 2 points for both slices on all plans, with a heaping tablespoon of my homemade pumpkin butter on each piece with a little bit of pumpkin seeds. This recipe's on my channel, Dish with D. I don't think there's any points in this on green either. I want to say no. It's just, yeah, applesauce and pumpkin and some spices. Yeah, it's 0 on purple as well. I mean, green. Sorry. So for me on the blue plan, this is a 2 smart point breakfast. It's a lot of food for 2 points. Filling, delicious, and look at those veggies. I topped my scramble with Flavor God ranch, bacon lovers, and cheese, because why not? So that's my breakfast this morning on the My WW Blue Plan. Enjoy. I know I'm going to. All right, tonight's dinner is something I just made on the fly. I'm calling it Taco Biscuit Mexican Bake. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Video should be up on my channel later tonight. This portion I have here is 6 points on the blue plan. I also have some Mexican or cauliflower Mexicali rice that I made with some cauliflower, some fresh peppers. That'll be up there as well in the recipe. So if you're interested in making this for 6 points, go check out my YouTube channel, Dish with D. Link is in the bio. You can't beat it for 6 points. There's biscuits, there's chicken, there's beans, there's a little bit of everything. Lunch today is a Mission Carb Balance sun-dried tomato basil wrap. 2 points on all plans. That was so sweetly gifted to me by my girl Java Jess. You are way too kind. I have not been able to find these locally, and she sent them to me. How sweet is she? I have 0 point turkey, some spinach, tomato, and onion, and a drizzle of the vegan Trader Joe's Caesar. And I have a hard-boiled egg with some mustard and a Baby Bell cheese for 1 point. So my lunch today is 2 3 points. This is what they look like. Mission Carb Balance sun-dried tomato and basil. 2 points on all plans. These are 5 grams of net carbs, high in fiber, and 80 calories. And she's so sweetly, I have to say, give her a shout out. Look how cute these teacup coasters are. That just is the cutest thing I think I've ever seen. That is so incredibly sweet. And look how talented you are. Yeah, Dee is not quite that talented. I could cook. I could bake, but girl can't crochet for nothing. But I can't wait to use these with my tea tonight. So thank you again, Java Jess, for my wraps and my teacup coasters. And my lunch is going to be going in my belly right now. Enjoy, folks. All right, breakfast this morning is a favorite here. Pancake muffins. I use the Trader Joe's buttermilk protein pancake mix. 1/3 cup for 3 points. Mixed with 1 whole egg and 1/3 cup of unsweetened vanilla cashew milk. Doesn't cost me any points on all plans. So the egg green would have to count, but I would use egg white if I were you. I drizzled the top of I baked them for 10 minutes at 400 degrees. And I topped them with that Lakanto cinnamon maple. It's totally brand new. Just came out in the last week. 2 tablespoons is 0 points. So I drizzled only a tablespoon just to give it a little bit of a glaze. And I'm going to dunk it. And you guessed it, my homemade pumpkin butter. If you haven't made this, go check out my channel, Dish with D. Search pumpkin butter and you will see this beaut. This amount is 0 points. That's a whole lot. It's just butter, monk fruit, some maple syrup, or I should use sugar-free pancake syrup, honestly. So go check it out. It's easy, quick, and delicious. One of my favorite things. So for me, my breakfast is 3 smart points. On green, it'd have to be 5 because I have to count the egg. Purple, it's the same points. So yeah, if you've not made pancake muffins, you need to. They're cute, they're delicious, and they're fun. Nothing better than a cute, fun, delicious breakfast, in my humble opinion. So thank you, Lakanto, thank you, Trader Joe's, and thank you myself for this fabulous pumpkin butter. Let's go eat, folks. All right, today's lunch is the famous, or my famous, TikTok hack wrap. Look at that. I have a Mission Carb Balance sun-dried tomato and basil wrap for 2 points. I have 0 points worth of turkey. I have a Jarlsberg cheese slice light for 1 point. I have bell pepper and onion and a little drizzle of the vegan Caesar dressing. Not enough to count. And I have a bag of popcorners. I think they're 3 points. I think. So it's 3 points, 4, 5, 6 for my cheese. So 6-point lunch for D today. I cannot wait to DIGIN. Smells amazing. Dinner tonight is leftover Mexican cauliflower rice. I just throw a plate full because it's 0 points. Very little rice in there. A few of the blackened Tyson chicken strips and some steamed broccoli. This dinner is, if I'm like, we'll call it 1 point, but that's stretching it. I may have a little bit more because if you have a 1 point dinner, you could have a little bit more. Maybe a latte. Ooh, a latte more. Just kidding. Have time for a little treat tonight, so it is a matcha latte made with 1 cup of cashew milk for 1 point. Look at the size of that. Look at the froth on that bad boy. Cashew milk froths beautifully. This, my friends, is my new obsession. The Lakanto Matcha Latte sweetened with monk fruit. There you have keto approved, 1 net carb, vegan friendly, probiotics per serving, 0 sugar, 0 smart points, and yummy. Oh, this Lakanto, let's hook up. We need to collab on this. This stuff is amazing. So good. I can make some really good recipes with this. I am in love. So 1 smart point for me to go to my live with. Well spent. Breakfast of champions for Dee today. This is her favorite. Like she's somebody else, but she's me. Overnight oats. I have 1/2 cup of oats for 4 points with half of this cinnamon roll premier protein and 1/3 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt and a splash of cashew milk because it's a little bit thick. So just a splash, not even a 1/4 cup for 0 points. So for me on the blue plan, it is 5 points. On purple, it would be 1, and on green, it would be, I'm not sure because you have to add the 1/3 cup of Greek. I'm not sure if there's points in there. But I added this today. Oh my God, Lakanto, this is the bomb. I'm in love with this. 2 tablespoons is 0 points. It is delicious. And it just upped my overnight oats 2 stratospheres unknown to man. So yeah, this is a hit, my friends. And I am so happy to give 5 points to this delicious, filling overnight oats. Okay, it's Friday night pizza for Dish with D tonight. I have an interesting array of pizza here. I have portobello mushroom caps, and I have a Joseph's pita pocket. So my pita pocket is 1 point. My mushrooms are 0. I have sauteed mushrooms, peppers, and onions on there with pizza sauce and some cheese. All the cheese I have here is 3 points on everything. So my dinner is 3 points for my cheese, 1 point for my Joseph's pita pocket. So it's a 4 smart point pizza dinner. And I might even have room for one more. You never know. Breakfast this morning is an English muffin flatbread pizza. I took a small amount of it. Oh, I shouldn't say small amount. It's probably 3 points worth of real thin English muffin. It's very thin. And I spread it out, and then I cut it in half, so it's only half of it. I'm only gonna give it 3 points. And I have 2 scrambled eggs with some Canadian bacon, 1 slice for 0, and a microscopic amount of mozzarella cheese, just enough to give it a little bit of a cheesy taste, and 1 slice of Canadian bacon for 0. So for me, I'm counting this as 3 points. Like I said, this is extremely thin, and it's only half. So I'm gonna give it 3 points. This is my English muffin scramble pizza. My English muffin pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that way. And I do have Flavor of God ketchup on top and some salt and pepper. So on purple would be the same points. On green, you'd have to add 4 points for the eggs. So that would be 3 plus 4 is 7. But that's my breakfast this morning. Can't wait to dig in. It's gonna be nice and crunchy. Today's breakfast is Sunday scramble. I have the Hungry Girl method. I did scrambled eggs in a mug with a wedge of Laughing Cow cheese. So my eggs are 1 point. I did put some spinach and a slice of Canadian bacon for 0. Lots of pepper and some, I don't know, I think some Flavor God seasoning on. I honestly don't even remember. 2 slices of 647 bread for 2 points on all plans with my homemade pumpkin butter, which if you think that looks good, and it does, head on over to my YouTube channel, Dish with D. Type in Dish with D pumpkin butter and you will find it, or you can see my recipe blog. Both links are in the bio. This pumpkin butter is easy, and this I have on here is 0 points. It is absolutely outstanding. My eggs are 1 point on all plans. No. 1 point on blue and purple, and 5 on green. Jeez, I'm not awake yet. So for me, my breakfast is 1, 2, 3 smart points on the blue plan, 3 smart points on the purple plan, and 3 plus 4 is 7 on the green plan. These you need to wake up. So I can't wait to dig in. Spinach, Canadian bacon, pumpkin butter. Yeah, it's gonna be a great start to my day.